What's up, guys? Look what we got in the mail today. New carb kit from HIPAA. It's for that Homelite. As usual, it's always well packed. Got your carb, both gaskets in there. They also sent us, I didn't even see it in the ad when I ordered this, a new adjustment tool, a couple replacement primer balls, fuel line, spark plug, 2 fuel filters. So it's the whole kit. Problem we ran into is, well, this carb is a little bit, and an air filter. Problem we ran into, I'll show you here in a second. Now the carb is a little bit different. This is supposed to be the replacement carburetor for this model. All your hookups and everything are the same. Even your air fuel for your high and low, it's still in the same spot. What's different is the primer is on the top instead of on the bottom, which hopefully that'll make a big difference for this trimmer. I have to reroute rerun the lines, which is no big deal. These lines are short, so that's no big problem at all. Now here's the problem I did find. I haven't had a chance to clean it up yet after I've done the last video on this thing. I left it setting aside, didn't have time to mess with it. We had some other stuff going on. Now that I got it out here in the daylight, when I was looking at this carb, I noticed, let me see if I can get you guys in there where you can see it. I noticed some movement, and I was thinking, man, what in the world is so loose? If you can grab hold of that carb right there, you can see how you can hear it clanging around. We got bigger problems than just a crappy carburetor. And I don't know if I can zoom this in good enough for you to see, but I will try. You should be able to hopefully see it right there if it's focusing. Back it off just a hair, but I believe, I'm hoping all it is the head gasket. Let me see. If you watch right in, right here's where the two pieces mount together. You can see the whole top half is loose. So that's definitely an issue right there. Hell, it might have ran off that carburetor that was on it. But so that's going to be a problem. So definitely going to have to address that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the plastics off of it, the tank off of it, and we'll take a look and see what we find. Well, she's a total fail now. I broke removing the clutch and busted the end of the shaft off right here. So here's the other half. So now it's a total fail. That's for sure. The only way to fix that is you have to pull the flywheel, yank the crank and everything out of it, and put a new one in it. And money wise, it's just not worth it. But it's a good thing I got it cheap. I got it for next to nothing. I mean, really close, next to nothing. So no real big giant loss. Just kind of sucks that we bought a carburetor for it. But we'll go ahead and take a look at that head gasket real quick, see if it'll come loose. It kind of sucks, man. That's wanting to hear this thing. Well, yeah, you can see how loose that is. The thing's like seriously loose. A lot of wear and tear on this old dog. But, dang, look at that. That thing's probably almost take out your fingers. The gasket's still in one piece. Like it just needs tightened up. That kind of sucks. Yeah, all the surfaces are still good, so we're kind of screwed there. That really blows, man. It's disappointing, but It's not really out of nothing but a little bit of time. The carb I can use on something else. But, don't know what to say there, man. Screwed up. Take your time. You know, it's my own fault for rushing it, and that's really disappointing. So the gasket, for the head gasket, I mean, naturally you'd want to put a new one on it, but in reality I probably could have just tightened those head bolts up and we'd have been ready to rock and roll for another day. So that kind of sucks, man. It is disappointing. A little bit frustrating. That's why I always tell everybody, take your time. That's totally my fault for not paying attention to what I was doing. And you know, zigging when I should have been zagging and snapped the freaking ear right, or the end right off of it. But you learn by your mistakes. So hopefully I'll come across something else and be able to, because that one, it's got the big shaft on it, you know, with the extra arm. So you know, a lot of these they'll interchange. So if I can come across one with busted up shaft or something like that, I can use the shaft off this Homelite and put on it. Have, you know, the shoulder strap and the extra arm that comes out, you know, for support. So oh, man, it's kind of depressing. But yeah, totally fell. My fault. Should have been paying better attention when I was doing it. Wasn't even paying attention to the end of it right there when I was taking everything apart, and ended up snapping it right off. Totally by accident. It's a shame because the piston, everything, the rings, everything's still good too. So I'm just like totally lost on this one. It's not its fault. It's totally my own fault for not taking my time, paying more attention to what I was doing. So there you have it. Total fail. My fault. We didn't get to try out a new carburetor or nothing. But that'll do it. We got I got the next couple days off, so we're gonna get to work on the trucks. As that next truck show is, well, it's supposed to be a truck show, but I guess it's a whatever decides it can run and show up show is this Thursday. So we'll be getting on those trucks starting tomorrow. But man, this is depressing. But thanks for watching, guys. And again, thanks for the 500 subscribers. I definitely appreciate it. Wish this could have been a better video, but it's my own fault for trying to rush it and get it done so I could make more time for the stuff out back. So at least I'm not out of much, because it was almost practically, it was like the weed eater was only like $5. The new carb kit was $18, I think, for a new fuel kit, which sucks, and it had been a really good trimmer. But it is what it is. That's why I always tell everybody, take your time, man. Take your time. Pay attention to what you're doing. This just totally cost me. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you at the next one, which should be on those trucks. I'll get on them tomorrow. Thanks for watching.